Should I hit it?
Cute cup.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunny 16 Show, the show where we talk about things we want to talk about. Today.
Is that your intro? Sorry, I ruined it. But is that your intro?
I literally don't know. I don't have an intro yet. We're on episode 3, but you should keep this in.
I kind of like it.
We're in testing phases.
We are in testing phases.
Yeah, that's
Under construction.
I don't know what the show's about because we always just make up topics like the week of. Like today, we're
Right?
talking
Yeah.
about Casey Neistat and surfing. That's different than last week, which was non-fungible tokens, which is different than last week.
Tesla.
That was how we launched the company.
Starting
Yes,
the company.
Taylor. Taylor, yes.
It's sup time.
Oh.
What up?
You're right.
Sup?
You're right. You're right.
What's
Keep it
up?
going.
Sup? Sup?
Sup,
Sup?
sup, 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 sup.
Sup?
What up?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
What's in your cup? Ethiopian classic. Every morning.
Classic.
Yo.
Americano.
Oh God.
With a little bit of cream.
Ooh.
water.
Oh, he's gonna hit some miles today. That's why.
Do you say water or water?
Water.
Water.
Water. Yeah.
You're the only one who says
Water.
water, Joshua.
Who? I don't say water. I'm from the East Coast. What you mean, girl? Damn.
I don't say water.
Disrespect. Over here.
The disrespect.
The disrespect.
Taylor just assumed that Joshua said it wrong.
Just assume. Just
Because
assume.
only people typically who ask that question are
the ones who say it
are
like
the
that.
culprit. Like they're the ones effing it up. Like do you say wolf or woof? And they look at you, and then it's like wolf. And then now
They're like,
I
they're
say
like, do you
woof.
say milk or do you say malt?
Milk?
Wait, is that a Julian Smith reference? Can we go back old school YouTube? Julian Smith,
Yeah.
anybody? No? Yeah?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
OG. I was too young to even
Caleb
watch that
said
channel.
yes, maybe.
But guys, remember when you made fun of me for saying bag?
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
say bag?
Bag. It's a bag, Caleb.
It's not a bag. It's a bag. Bag.
Not egg.
Comment below how you say it.
Like, hey, we should go get bagels this morning.
Right.
What do you say?
Bag.
Bag. Today we're talking about our really good friend. We've met him
Right.
once. Caleb can put in the clip.
Oh, here's Casey Neistat. Boom. What up, Casey? I need it.
And if he can actually surf. So recently, Casey Neistat has moved to LA. Most of you watching have probably seen some sort of his vlogs.
Not that recent, but
Not that recent. It was maybe like, a year ago for him. A year and a half
Yeah.
ago, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
since being here, he's picked up one of my favorite sports. Taylor also loves it too, right?
Surfing.
Surfing.
surfing, baby.
That's why I'm wearing my glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, can we just do a little vibe check on Tay right now? Because
Yeah.
check.
It's just
Girl
it's
looks
just,
famous.
It's just too sunny.
Oh.
Nice one.
I see what you did
Whoa,
there.
Niles.
Whoa, you gotta crank that to F22.
I think I hate that joke.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But moving
Sorry.
on. So Casey has been posting over this year or two a lot of surf photos and surf videos. And as someone who likes the sport and is equally average, if not very good, today we're gonna diagnose: can Casey Neistat actually surf? But
Wow.
Taylor, Joshua, I want to. Have you ever been surfing?
Yes. Once.
And
Once.
and how'd it
Taylor,
go?
would you like to go first, or I can take my turn?
Sure. I just laid on the board and tan.
Got your
So
bronze on. That's
is that
sick.
even surfing?
I was on a surfboard and I intended to surf.
Oh, the intent. That's what matters. Okay, got you.
What about you, Joshua?
Back in 2010, I was in Australia and I surfed in Bondi Beach.
Oh, classic.
I can send you a photo, but I was such a noob. Took me 100 times, literally 100 times to get one wave, and I was like, I'm done. I'm too tired. I'm done.
Yeah, you get so tired just getting
So
out there.
tired. And these were baby
Yeah.
waves. I'm like,
Right. The hard thing about it, kind of like what Taylor was saying, is like I'm laying on the board. Is that surfing? Is because you paddle around,
Right.
you sit there,
You wait.
you wait for a wave to come, and what is actually surfing? Is it standing
Right.
up on the wave?
Yeah. I
Is that
think so.
surfing, or is the whole process? And you really only get, a couple chances.
Right.
And then if you miss those chances, like you're just sitting out there a long
That's
time.
tough. Yeah, that's an activity I just would rather not do.
How do you?
I saw Instagram of Sam Calder sitting on a surfboard in a pool.
I did that. That went
It
very
is
viral.
a good floaty. Surfboards are great floaties.
yeah.
Right.
I think I'm just afraid of like the open sea, to be honest. Open sea scares me.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel like when Casey started surfing, like he made it. Like obviously he surfed before he even started YouTube, most likely. But
I don't think so.
Like, why is it such? Yeah, I think he. I mean, he probably has had surf before,
like
but he's
tried
gotten
it
like
once or twice, right?
But now that he's kind of like semi-retired, it's like, of course he's gonna just go shred every day. Like, why wouldn't he? You moved to LA.
Right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it common for, because like Casey skateboards, right? He does the booster board and all that other stuff, right? Is it a natural progression for a skateboarder to go surfing? Does that coincide? Like, does that go back and forth?
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, I would say people who can skate well usually can surf well if they are trying both sports. It's the only thing that actually I think is applicable to surfing is skateboarding. But the
Not
skating that
snowboarding?
Casey does isn't like skating. Like riding a boosted board is different than like going to a skate.
I think he can ollie too, though.
That's sick.
but-
I can't ollie
yeah, it
anymore.
is
I would
sick.
love to learn to ollie again, but I got old brittle bones now. I'm 32. What do you think? Okay, so if you Taylor, let's just put yourself in this scenario. You're walking down to the beach. You got your surfboard under your arm. You see some of your fellow surf bros. What's the first thing you say?
Shaka, my brothers.
Shaka, my brothers.
I mean, that wiggle. I mean, your hand has never wiggled faster than when you just threw up the Shaka, my brothers.
Guys, I'm such a fish out of water with this conversation. It's not been part of my life.
No. That's the point. You can relate to probably everybody else seeing us surf or seeing Casey surf.
Okay.
You're the people that are like, what's happening?
Right. Okay, so
To be
let's
honest.
bring it back in. I dropped you guys some links.
Oh.
I want you to open those links. They're in the Notion board, and I want
This
you to
is
see, like, kind of look, see some of the clips, the photos, and tell me what you think of Casey Neistat's surfing style.
Okay, so basically we're judging a
Yes.
surf competition right now.
Yes.
Nice.
I have
Caleb,
all the
you too.
credentials for that.
Can I
Yeah.
can I share my thoughts right now?
Yeah.
Can I share my thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't care. It's cool. He's surfing. I don't
don't
care.
care.
It doesn't add to my life. Rock out, bro. Awesome.
Joshua, are you saying that if a creator does something different than camera stuff, you don't care?
I just don't care that Casey Neistat is surfing. I don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Joshua's tuning out of this episode. Okay, but
he's like-
Niles can, like, where Niles lives, Southern California, it is such a lifestyle. It's like
It is a
living
lifestyle,
somewhere,
yeah.
and my dog is barking.
It's like
I'm
living
sorry.
somewhere.
Classic. It's like living somewhere.
It's like living somewhere and your dog's barking. Okay, it is like that. It's so common, and you just like get ingrained into this culture of stoke, and it's kind of addicting. That's why like
It's a
people
very
kinda-
addicting sport.
people say it's kind of like a drug addict, right? Like
Yes.
the only thing a surfer wants is to go get more waves and make their lifestyle about surfing. It's like a drug addict in a way. Their life is simple. All they want is more drugs.
Okay,
typically.
let's
It's
not
like
use the drug addict, but I totally get the analogy of
Junkies.
Because like here on the East Coast, right? We don't have, surfing it's not as popular as here on the East Coast. So we have other sports, football, basketball, and
Right.
when I played basketball, like that's all I used to learn to think about to get better at that sport.
Right.
So yeah, I would try to get onto court, get onto the field as much as I could. So yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I get that.
Yeah, I mean, basically, what you're looking at is it's scarcity, though. It's like when the waves are good, it's rare. So it's like when the waves are good, basically the story goes that like people who surf a lot will just drop any other responsibility and go do that. So
Dang.
watching Casey go from like not really surfing very much to now talking about it a ton, going to the surf
Now getting
ranch,
barreled.
and now trying to get barreled with Cody Co.
dude, he is barrel. He does get barreled.
What is barreled?
Wait, that's a good
What is
question.
barreled?
What does getting
that mean?
barreled mean?
It's when the wave goes over you and you make it out.
Oh, I thought that was tubing, like tubular. Yeah, no.
Basically, I mean, yeah.
Is tubular is tubular a term?
What's
in
up, my
surfing?
tubular brothers?
Shaka, my brothers.
So good. I thought that was tubular.
Tubular.
Tubing.
I watched more surfing movies on Disney Channel than actually surfing.
Oh,
Johnny
Johnny
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Johnny
Johnny
Tsunami.
Johnny Tsunami, come
Okay,
on, bro.
I watched Johnny Tsunami like 2 years ago in the middle of quarantine, and no joke, he wins Pipeline, which is like the biggest. It's like the Super Bowl of surfing. They just had the contest this year. And he's like 11, right? Or he's 10, and he's pulling into 40-foot waves in the movie apparently. And then he wins the competition. And then he gets moved to Vermont or something. Yeah. That movie rocks. My only problem with it is it makes skiers look like horrible people. Like the snowboarders are like cool bad boys from the other side of town, and the skiers are all like really preppy, horrible.
Are they like mean?
Yeah. They're mean.
Dude, Johnny Tsunami's dad is so mean to him too.
Right.
Like, he's just trying to follow his
grandpa's
passion.
so chill.
His grandpa's so core.
So core.
Hey, Pono.
Hey, Pono is so good.
Hey, Pono.
I don't know what you guys have been doing, but I've been doing my homework.
Right.
Of course.
And we're answering if Casey can surf, right?
Can he surf? 1, and 2. Like, what do you think his like if you saw him surfing, which you're watching right now,
hell
is he
yeah,
good at
he can surf. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
if you can stand up and be on a wave on a surfboard, you can surf. He can absolutely surf.
I love it.
Look at him.
I love that take.
He's up. He's going. Yes,
He's
Casey can surf.
He's going. He's flowing.
He's tubing. Oh.
I will say, yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, like for someone who just picked it up, like he's an athletic dude.
Right.
Yeah.
And
he's been doing it for a year though, right?
I would say where he looks the worst is on his takeoff and on his bottom turn. But the minute he's like pumping but the minute he's pumping down the wave,
bottom turn?
yeah, it's basically that first turn to generate speed.
Oh, okay.
Is always a little wonky, but when he starts actually going down the wave, it's like, dude is having a ball. And realistically, it's like, I'm not very good either. It's like, I probably look like an absolute kook out there, but it's really, really fun. And I do think it's funny just to see someone, because basically Casey brings light to new things. Like people know New York through Casey, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's like a tour guide or like the ambassador of the city. And now that he's moved to California, it's like now he's picked up this new hobby. And he's basically teaching a bunch of people about it. Like seeing his vlogs and him going to these neighborhoods in Santa Barbara, it's like that's where I have friends that live. It's like it's interesting that now people are going to know surfing through Casey. Like he's going to be the ambassador of this sport. Yes.
Then this next wave. Wait. This next wave.
Oh.
Get wrecked.
What are some other words you hear surfers use, Taylor and Joshua?
Calabunga.
Well, I mean, you have to remember I lived in Hawaii for a long time, so everyone said kind.
What did he say?
Because that's more of so that's more of a Hawaiian word than a surfing word, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Niles doesn't know it.
Joshua goes,
what do you say?
In a really, really cautious voice.
I missed it.
Cowabunga?
Niles, what are your favorite surf terms?
Get pitted.
Dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap, and then after that, you just drop in, just ride the barrel and get pitted. So pitted like that.
I think Casey, he might be the toughest YouTuber, and I think you need to be tough to shred.
Right. Great endurance runner, kind of ripped.
That's what I was going to say is
his mentality
if he
New
can
York.
run like he does, then his cardio is on point.
Yeah, it's very true. He has good
for
core,
paddling
he has good
out.
core strength. You can see that.
Right. That helps.
Dude, Casey has the best core on YouTube.
I think Jacob Owens has a run for his money, though.
That's true.
And
we'll get into why you guys should be hitting the gym and lifting in a second. But
Oh my god.
I think
judging.
I think I tweeted this a couple months ago. I tweeted this a couple months ago, and it is my goal. So there's something called the Surf Ranch in I think Lemoore, California. And it's basically like a really fancy wave pool that's really expensive. And Casey goes with like Cody Co and all the LA famous YouTubers, and it's my goal to get invited to go surf it with him.
Oh, that's cool.
Mainly just because I want to surf it.
Right.
Just because it could cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I can't afford that.
What?
It says it's $100 per second and about 50 grand a day to rent it.
What?
That's
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
why?
fancy.
Generate
Why?
because it runs on ETH.
And it's basically Kelly Slater, the goat of surfing, basically partnered with an engineering company to make it.
Because it's a massive slab that goes across.
It's like a
like
it's like a massive dolly. It's
Yeah.
a massive dolly
Yeah,
with the
and
heaviest camera on it, and then it
Yeah.
moves water.
And the wave is perfect and goes for forever. And it's
That's
the same
crazy.
every time. Unlike
That's
the ocean
that's-
where it's
that's
like
pretty
where like
awesome,
the
to be
wave
honest.
changes.
right.
It's like the wave
Unpredictable.
is the same every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right now I'm like drooling.
Yeah,
at the mouth.
Niles just
drooling
left
over
the
it.
building. Oh my
No,
god.
I'm mentally in
Dude,
Leemore,
Niles.
getting
Okay,
barreled with
Niles.
Casey.
Okay, imagine you're out there, you're
Yeah.
paddling for the wave. You only have like 3 waves because they're like $5,000 to surf, and you don't stand up on any of them.
Yeah.
And you leave that day driving home. How would you feel?
That would be like the night, like the night before I go. That'll be my nightmare. Like I'll have like a stress dream about like
Yeah.
all of a sudden I like can't surf.
Yeah.
Because you miss that wave, and you're done, right? You can't go. They have to set the whole thing up again.
Probably. I don't really know how it works, but that wave is really so better waves are actually easier to stand up on.
Okay.
So if you go watch it, like he basically has time to like he's in the wave is pushing him, and he has a few seconds to pop up. So I'm not worried at this point in my surfing career. I'm not worried about standing up. It's more about like if I fall on a turn, like if I fell on my first turn. You would see a very sad and forlorn Niles.
Wow.
wow.
Just falling.
Smash like on this video for surfing.
Yeah, so props to Casey. Kind of rips.
Good job, Casey. You can surf.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that kind of Josh was like, I still don't care.
guess,
I
yeah.
haven't cared this whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, if the wave pool is watching this video somehow, and can you get us all out there?
So that brings us in. So physical activities.
Yeah.
Working
Should-
out,
Should
running.
Should filmmakers lift?
filmmakers lift?
Yes. Not lift.
I love just
not
I
lift,
love
but
just
like
you.
be physically active, I should say.
I just like the question lift because it feels way more
Right.
broy. Like
Right.
not like should you do cardio? It's like
Should
oh no,
you
should you
exercise?
lift? Yeah.
No, yeah,
Should
it's
you lift?
specifically lifting.
Curls for girls.
Yeah, dude.
Girls for girls.
Suns out, guns out. Everyone knows the rules.
Oh man.
Yeah. Count your macros and
Oh.
your macro lenses.
Oh, is that your like how much your intake is? How much
I
you eat?
hated saying that.
Guys, I've been trying to gain weight for years. Like,
Here we go.
It's
Here we go.
very difficult. For
Here
me
we
to
go.
gain weight.
Let's
Here we
go.
go.
And
Open it
being
up.
Being a filmmaker, being a cinematographer who handling bigger cameras, like these mirrorless stuff is cool and all, but like I like girth, some weight.
Yeah.
But like after a while, my back hurts, yo.
That's gonna get cut into a meme for sure. Yeah, you're effed. Yeah, that's getting cut into a meme for sure.
Oh my god, I had just had coffee. Oh my god. It almost came out.
Whatever. But it's serious.
Continue, Joshua.
Like the weight I need to handle these cameras is important. So I'm lazy as hell though, but I need to
Did you say you're lazy as hell?
I am lazy, yo. Because one, like my kids want to have fun, so I gotta have the energy for my kids, and then I
Right.
gotta have energy for these shoots I'm trying to do. So
Right.
it is very important. I'm eating
Right.
better. I cook a lot. You guys know. I seen you guys recipes all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
make
You-
some bomb food. I'm trying to
Read
come over.
that stovetop.
But like the amount of calories I need to intake to gain 1 pound is absurd.
Is a lot.
It's
Yeah.
absurd.
You
It's
are
like
a very
it's
skinny
like
person.
3,200.
It's hard to
I've been
eat
this
that
weight.
much.
It's been this weight for the last 8 years. 125
Wow.
pounds, 126 pounds. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You are 126 pounds.
I am.
I am.
I am.
No body shaming here, Joshua. You're perfect the way you are, bro.
You are
and you
perfect.
can run a
Cool. That's not
camera.
body
You can run a
shaming. I
camera
want to get
great,
bigger.
bro.
That's what I want to do. So I
Right.
do need to lift.
So Joshua needs to lift.
Anytime I've done a steady cam or a gimbal, my back hurts.
It hurts. Like right
Like,
now.
I got the
posture's
opposite
terrible.
problem with Joshua.
If you're eating and
like,
not working out.
If I'm eating and not working out, like I'm just gonna get chubby.
Yeah.
And get
That's
chubbier
not
and
my
chubbier
body,
until
yo.
until
I
Yeah.
I'm just
burn calories
chubby
like
guy.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
wild, Joshua.
That is wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Meanwhile, us over here, we have to run dozens and dozens of
Right,
miles.
right. I do not lift. I do not lift.
love running.
I don't like going to the gym. I honestly just think
you
this is
run.
this is weird. I do run. When I go to the gym and everyone's around me just like and like sweating, I just imagine that I'm breathing in literally just fart and sweat. Like people are just farting
No,
and
you smell
sweating.
it. You smell it walking in.
And it's
Please,
just
I'm
in
looking
my
at you.
face, and I hate it. It's disgusting, and everyone's just like, ugh. And it's in the vibe too of a gym. People are walking around with like their shirts cut
Their
like all the way down to their
tanks.
hip or their hip.
Yeah. And you just kind of compare yourself to them. It's like, dang. you know.
Gym culture's pretty.
What's the
Right.
Orange County gym culture like? I
It
can't
has
imagine.
to be horrible.
Probably the worst.
It has to be
The
hor-
worst.
Probably the worst.
I think Miami's up there.
Yeah,
Miami's
I,
up
can,
there.
I can see
Yeah,
Miami or
I've
like
been- yeah, I've
Jersey
seen it
getting
in
pretty
Jersey.
bleak. Yeah,
Is up there.
yeah.
I heard Miami is. I've never been, but I heard it's lit in
Of
general.
course.
Yeah,
It's a-
go-
it-
go
It's
a
Miami
break.
for a reason, you know?
It's a really cool place. It is so different than any other part of the United States. 100%.
It is a Latin American city. Basically.
Yeah,
that's all
That's
it
so
Totally.
cool.
is. Yeah.
I need
It's
to
awesome.
go.
I miss it. Like we talk about it all the time. It's like, dang, we gotta go back. I gotta go back. for
Yeah.
real.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to Florida and take some pics.
Ooh, yeah.
We should make a trip out there.
We
guys.
should go.
2016 in Miami.
Wow, that'd be hilarious.
Miami.
That would be very funny.
I was there once in the summer, and the humidity. I
Yeah.
literally would sweat through a shirt every hour.
Yeah.
I could not believe it. I could not
Bye.
believe it. So we need to go not when it's that weather.
Not in the summer.
Yeah, like March.
So what we're getting at is none of us lift.
None of us lift.
Well, I got a kettle. I got a kettlebell
Oh yeah,
recently.
I have a
Kettlebell's
kettlebell too.
We flow a little.
Yeah.
Taylor, you exercise though, right? You go to work out.
I actually have had times in my life where I really, really, really love
Lifting.
like weight training. I've never
Yeah.
done heavy lifting
Right.
because I didn't want to
Toning.
get like super bulked out.
Right.
But
Bulk.
Taylor's also done a triathlon.
You did a triathlon?
right, yeah, right
When
before I started
you-
Moment.
Right. And you
Oh, yeah, I
were
remember you telling us that.
you did run a lot too. I remember
Oh, yeah.
you were a big runner. And
Big
your partner
runner.
right now is a big runner.
We ran together in Seattle
When I
before
was-
you even knew you were pregnant.
Yeah, I
and
was
you're like,
probably
I'm feeling
like 5
really
weeks
Dang.
pregnant, and I literally thought I was gonna die. And I was like, why
Dang.
is this so hard? Because
Right.
before that, running 6 miles, I could do that at the drop of a hat. I
Right.
was struggling. Like I was
You
worried
didn't
about
seem
myself.
like you were that struggling to us though, because we were kind of. I was like, I don't know. When
I
was
was
the
just
first time
keeping
running
it
with
together
you?
because I'm like, yo, I gotta get, I gotta run back.
Yeah.
It was hot that day too.
And it was, so hot. And
It
we were like
was.
trying to
That's wild.
film while we were. It was a whole thing.
Right.
I have had times where I actually really, really, really like light weight training.
Right.
I love how I feel when I'm doing that like 3 times
Yes.
a week.
Yeah, it feels
Any
great.
exercise
feels
sounds
so good.
horrible before.
Horrible.
And then you do it and then you feel
you're so glad.
amazing after.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
day after.
That's just
yeah.
how it works. And when it sounds the worst is probably when you need it the most. That's kind of what I've been
Yes.
told. Like, you know, it's
Yes.
just like if a run sounds terrible, but you know you need to do it, you're gonna be super
So
stoked that
glad.
you did it after.
Yeah.
Unless you get injured, like Caleb right now, who's just all
Right.
busted up.
I picked up jump roping for a little bit. I
That
stopped
is
once
a
it got cold.
workout.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's funny, guys. I can't do it forward. It trips me out, but I can do it
Wait, what?
backwards. Easy.
What?
Like you can
Simple.
only jump rope back.
I can
No
only do-
way.
I go and go backwards. I can't go forward. It is the trippiest thing in the world.
Wait,
a really
that's
weird-
funny.
Like quirk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a quirk. Yeah, it's a quirk. Yeah.
It's like
my brain
switch
doesn't work
jump
that way.
roping?
Yeah. It's like,
Whoa.
Hey,
Oh.
so like, what would be probably the best muscles to target to like hold a Movi for longer?
Right, because
back,
that is the reason to be
core,
strong is
Shoulders.
so that you can hold these
Shoulders,
rigs
back,
and not hurt
core.
yourself, right?
I feel like camera gear is always like it's like your shoulders are the silent killer.
Right. But for me,
Yeah.
like a lower back, if I'm sitting there like this, and it's like we're just and we do like a 30-minute take because it's like some docu thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's so brutal. I think core and back, but I think generally just being kind of having general good strength because it's like you just
Yeah.
are moving stuff in such weird positions. There's no like
Right.
one muscle that does it all,
Right.
Yeah, you need like the farmer strength. Like
Yeah.
It's
like
functional strength.
country peeps are just strong in general.
But
like,
it's so functional. It's like their exercise comes
Right, that's a
from
good-
an activity
activity.
Right.
that isn't just standing at the gym lifting some object, you know?
That's true.
That functional strength
It's
is
like the
different. And I
legs
feel
are
like
involved,
that's
the butt's
what
involved, the
filmmakers
core's
need.
involved.
Right. Think about all the times you're squatting and standing back up, like
Right.
all of that.
And same for a photographer. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're shooting a wedding and you're running around all day, like you need to
you're
have a
squatting all
general
the time, You're on the
fitness
ground. you're on-
Totally.
to do things. Or if you're, I don't know.
Yeah, the first thing that does end up hurting though is my back every time.
Yeah,
like if I'm
every time,
bending
same
over,
here, same here.
shooting some bangers, bending over, it hurts my back. I don't know why.
After,
some
okay,
bangers.
wait. So you just brought back memories, Niles, of shooting weddings and how sore I would be after those days.
My
But
feet, too.
normally it would be, your feet hurt
Yeah.
and my wrist.
Oh, because it's like it's like you're
Because
holding your
the
camera all
wrist,
day.
it's like the camera in the hand is, and you're
The
constantly
wrist. I
switching like
remember that.
this. I remember my wrist hurting so bad. That's so
Same.
funny. That just, it all
Honestly,
flooded back.
right.
Shout out to wedding photographers and
Yeah.
filmmakers. You're doing the Lord's work out there.
And the Lord.
Proud of you.
I feel like
Bless you.
there's like a stigma around shooting weddings. It's like, oh, you shoot.
Oh,
weddings.
yeah.
We've all done it. Like that was where I got
You
most of my
have to
money
do it
from
to
back in
start.
the day. Shoot.
Totally.
We got in at a good time when the expectation I don't
Was
think was as
so
high. We got
low.
some nice DLRs with fast
Yeah.
lenses.
Oh,
now
yeah.
the expectation to shoot good photos is
Is
through
a
the
movie.
roof.
It's
I was
insane.
You need to shoot like a
Filmmaking-
love story movie now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. White and Reverie, I blame you.
yeah, they're so good, dude. They're so
I
good.
used to shoot with a 7D and a
Yep.
nifty 50 and a
Yep.
monopod, and I
Yep.
would literally rack focus until the cows came home, and like
And someone
like
would
that
pay you
was it.
$5,000
Yeah.
to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I was the only person in Montana who like wore skinny jeans.
That's why you got paid the big bucks.
That's
dude.
why
They were like,
everyone
"This
wanted
guy's-
you at their
this guy's
wedding."
good
Yo,
at
his jeans are
hipster."
tight. Pay him.
Yeah.
So that brings me to this guy, Jacob Owens. He literally has a YouTube channel called Buff Nerds, and he's jacked. I sent you guys another link. And
No, I love
now
this
this dude lifts.
Love this
Like
dude,
this
yeah.
dude hits the gym. He's a very good filmmaker. He makes a ton of like filmmaking products.
Mm-hmm.
And this to me is like an example of someone who freaking lifts and can probably run a movie for hours.
Forever.
Is it the
Easy.
one of the,
Oh,
is
yeah,
it the
just
video
doing-
of him on the bar?
Just doing pull-ups, just
He's
in
done a
all
whole
sorts of ways.
he's done a whole gimbal guide of
Oh.
lifting for the gimbal and stuff. Like he
No
takes
way,
a,
he
Nuh-uh.
has?
takes like a 25-pound, weight, and he's like lift, turn, squat, lift,
No.
turn, squat, up, jump, down. Yeah, he does the whole
Literally a
thing.
filmmaker's
I mean, he did it for the
workout.
joke, but like it's
I have a 25-pound kettlebell. I could start doing
Dude,
that.
that's funny
Yeah.
because I have a 35-pound kettlebell.
Kettlebells are legit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Dude, I lift more than Caleb.
Okay, except you
You
admitted
literally
it was
just
too
said you
heavy.
didn't lift.
You admitted it was.
I don't
bro,
go to the
you
gym.
admitted it was too heavy,
How much
bro.
can y'all squat? How much can y'all squat? What can
have
you
no
squat,
clue.
Caleb? Can you
Look at
squat?
Joshua. Look at him. He's got
Yeah.
his chin up.
How
like,
much
he's
you-
flexing on us.
How much can you squat?
How
How
I
much
might
can
be
you
skinny,
squat?
yo, but I can squat, yo.
I think
can't
the
squat.
most I could ever bench was 185 in like soccer. That was like my max was 185,
Beast.
which is like two 35s or 135 on each side and then a 25, something like that.
Dude, you just call it a plate on both sides.
Oh, that's
bro.
true.
You don't
Yeah,
gotta say the
I
weight,
just got a
dude. No
plate. Just got a couple plates.
Ew.
And then squatting,
Ew.
I don't remember.
I feel like that would be okay. Let's talk about what is your
1,000.
naturally strongest part of your body. So like Joshua,
My legs.
Your legs. See, that's how I feel. I'm like my legs are just my
Legs and
strongest.
I have a
Forearms.
big
I have a
butt.
pretty good
I have
grip.
big thighs, and my calves are like Hercules calves.
They are.
See, the advantage of me being so light.
They're like puzzle pieces. They're chiseled out, dude.
Wait, Joshua. What? They're
The-
so
the
hung up on my
advantage-
calves they can't pay attention.
the amount of I weigh 125 pounds, so like pull-ups and stuff like me are easy. I can blow out.
Oh, that's
50
true.
Easy. So
Right.
so I just gotta make sure my core is good because everything else I can kind of just handle my weight easily. If that makes
I
sense.
see.
Like I have really
That-
good body
yeah.
control, good balance and everything.
Right. When someone like me, I'm like 188, 190. So it's like for me, it's all in my legs. I have chunky Latin
Thick
boy
boy.
legs. I have big legs.
Boy.
Chunky Latin
He's
boy
a
legs.
And a pull up to me, it's like I can do 4. I can do like maybe 5. Oh yeah, dude. 'Cause I'm lifting
I love
190
pull-ups.
pounds,
I
bro.
love pull-ups.
Let's strap on a 50-pound weight to your belt and see how many pulls you can do.
I can still do it. Somebody hang on to me. I want you to hang on me. I still do a pull-up.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Chunky Latin
Wait,
boy
next
legs.
time we're together, can we promise that we try that?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
do it. I guarantee
Okay.
it.
The
I'll
thing
do
that
at
I
least
do
one
like to
pull-up.
do.
Wait. Hold on. Joshua is saying he can do a pull-up with Niles hanging onto his
Yeah,
body.
it's just not true.
No, you
Yeah,
cannot.
it's just not true. It's just, it is a bold-faced lie.
Let's
No,
do it. I'm a big
I would
talker,
be
let's do
surprised
it.
if you could put Niles on your back and walk up like 10 stairs.
I can do that.
I bet you could do that, but you cannot pull up with Niles on you.
Let's see.
We're going to see when the time comes, Caleb.
Let's find out.
He'll prove
That's funny.
himself.
That's funny. Yeah,
in
that
due
will
time.
happen. That will happen. I think so. I obviously surf. We talked about that. The thing that I like to do that Caleb has kind of gotten me into in the middle of quarantine is running. And I feel like running kind of gets a bad rap because it's kind of like, in soccer, it was punishment, right? I could play soccer my whole life.
It gets a bad
Running was what
rap.
you did when you got in trouble.
Does it get a bad rap?
Does it?
Yeah, for
To like
sure.
other athletes, I think it does.
Yeah, like
Like-
if you played other sports, you hate running. Everyone I know who played soccer
Or
football,
basketball, it's like,
basketball,
all right,
Kinda.
running
But
is
That's the
punishment.
core thing for you to move. What? I don't
Right.
understand.
That's like what you have
Yeah,
to
but
do to
that's
play
what,
those
like,
sports.
Yeah, but you want to go play the sport. You can go run to play the sport. That's fine. But it's like, oh, soccer team, you guys played bad, so you gotta go run 5 miles.
Oh, okay. The consequence.
It's like that's
of-
punishment. Yes,
Okay,
it's all seen as a
that makes sense.
consequence.
Like conditioning class does suck. Yeah.
I think there's a lot to be said about if you don't work out versus if you do work out in any capacity. I feel better and like more creative and like less stressed after I work out like every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
And I think there is something to be said
a
about that.
walk. At least if you take a walk.
Right.
To just
get
get your
outside,
brain-
sweat a little
Yeah.
bit,
Blood
get
flowing.
Fresh
some
air.
endorphins. Yeah.
Fresh air.
That to me is where I do most of my thinking because I'll go on a long run and not bring in AirPods or listen to anything, and my mind goes just to a million places, and I'll think of just a million ideas and all this stuff in my life, and I feel like I get back and it's like I feel more creative while I'm exercising and after.
Well, and part of that too is if you don't have your phone, that like no screen time is
Yes.
really huge for creativity and allowing your mind to just run wild. You're
Yep.
gonna think of things that you wouldn't if you were scrolling Instagram, or checking Slack.
Dude,
So
Jacob Owens is a good filmmaker.
He is.
He's
Like,
solid.
he
No,
really
he's
is.
good, dude.
He's a good
solid.
filmmaker.
I mean,
Very
what?
solid.
And he's also like he hustles so hard as a business.
He's an
person.
entrepreneur.
Right?
He's made 5 other companies.
Right.
Uh,
and he's got
he has
all these
sets.
studios.
he's
and
just
stuff.
killing it.
Yeah,
dude.
like I'm like, dude.
Tropic Color,
Yeah, Tropic
Prism
Color,
Lens.
yeah.
Because he's fit, he probably eats really well. He's probably
Yeah.
just so
Dude,
healthy
why is he so dialed?
and just like so ready for life.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, he's someone who I think, frick, dude, I do
He's
nothing.
so dialed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's got his priorities.
But he doesn't have kids
Dang.
yet.
See,
No,
that's
he does. He
the
got
Kids will
married.
change
yeah,
it.
no kids yet.
Kids will change everything. Kids
But
will
he's
change
ready.
everything.
I'm sure he
Everything.
could be like, yeah, I can
Not
step
for
away
him,
from
bro.
it.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be like, yeah, just lift my kid.
Wow.
Throw that 25-pound plate away, and here's my.
And just put
He
your
was-
kid.
he was- you know that? Remember that boom of like travel, video, cinematic stuff on YouTube for a while? Like he was in the midst of that too. Like that after Buff Nerd started doing music videos, he did more of that stuff. That like blew up for him, I think.
Right.
Not to say that made him, but like that's where I kind of found him.
Yeah. Well, and he has a whole team too. What I learned is it's not just him. It's like he's got a whole
Yeah.
kind of crew of
Yeah,
people that
yeah,
helps
yeah.
manage all this stuff, which makes sense because like the dude has just a dozen businesses, his own. Like he's always posting. He's always still
Property and all
posting
that
on social
stuff.
media. Property, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So props to him. Yeah, I think he's a good.
Wait, did
example
we
of a
say
fit
why
filmmaker.
Taylor's glass? Did we say why Taylor's wearing glasses?
I don't think
Nope.
so.
We skipped right over that.
Yeah, she's just wearing glasses
Before
this
we-
whole time.
The,
She got in a bar fight.
That face.
yeah. She went out last night.
Yeah,
she
I went out
and fought
last night
Antifa.
on a Monday night.
Yeah, in Portland.
Yeah.
On a Monday
Yeah, in
night.
Portland.
She found some fascists and went Antifa on their A.
I just have a sty, you guys. Don't make them think some crazy shit.
Oh, that's so good.
This episode was very rogue, but it was pretty fun.
It was pretty fun. And I think the takeaway
pretty
is
fun.
try to go exercise. And do
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's get outside, get away from
Get
away
off
from
your
the camera a
screens.
bit.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
Yep.
I love
Yeah.
how we
The
just
bod.
spun this into. I love how we just spun this into something positive.
we're
and
an
made,
advice
like,
column
we
now.
knew what we were talking about.
What'd you say?
What'd you
We're a
say?
vice column now?
No, we're an advice column now.
Oh,
Yes, we
right.
are.
We're letting
Hey.
people
Right.
know what they need,
Yeah,
for their
I'd love to
wellness.
get. I'd love to eventually get a spot where people can ask questions and we answer them on the talk show.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right.
fun.
And
So
I
make sure
would
to
like to
drop
get
a
some
comment below.
guests.
Let's start getting maybe a few other members of Sunny 16 as intros. Just like Julia, Sophie, and Mike. Let's get them on here just to say hey for a little bit, little intros.
Yeah, that's great.
Hey.
Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna go work out.
Sick. I think I'm gonna go surfing.
I think I'm gonna
Sick.
edit this.
I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
I'm trying to put on some pounds. Yeah, I'm trying to put on some pounds. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Sunny 16 Show. Coming at you every week. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you on the sunny side.
Keep on the sunny side, y'all.
Taylor shoots the camera at the end.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side.